All right. Well, listen, we want to welcome everybody and wish you a happy New Year's 2014. This is our first Monday evening broadcast since New Year's Eve, and we want to welcome everybody. Hope everybody had a great Christmas and a New Year's, and we're off to a very, very exciting beginning here in 2014 with Karatbars International. Our team now has grown to just at 160 people in just the last 4.5, 5 weeks. And we're anticipating hitting 500 here by the end of the first quarter of 2014. And what does this mean? It means that if you are part of our dual compensation with Karatbars, if you haven't already, you probably will very shortly start to see some people kind of falling down below you in our dual compensation plan, and people are very excited. We have a lot of new customers that are coming in. One of the things we want everybody that's a guest tonight is we're going to be talking a lot about the business opportunity side with Karatbars. But if you are a person that may not necessarily want to go out and build a downline or a business team with Karatbars, don't worry about it. There's never a cost to become either a customer or a free affiliate with Karatbars. We welcome all people. We had 3 new customers sign up. What's happening in the world today is people are really recognizing that the economy, not just here in the US and Canada, in North America, but even over in Europe and Asia, is very rapidly deteriorating. And people are really paying attention to what is going on. Thus, because people are understanding that it doesn't really matter whether it's the euro or whether it's the Canadian dollar or good old US dollars, they're collapsing. The value of the US dollar in the last 100 years has dropped by over 98%. That means that what the dollar would buy back about 100 years ago is now been reduced by 100%, just under 100%. And we see it happening on a monthly basis all around the world. The average world currency right now is depreciating, it losing about 1% to 1.5% in purchasing power each and every month. And that's why when you see the price of gasoline jump by 50 cents a gallon, or you see the groceries when you go over to your grocery store, used to be you could buy a bag of groceries for $10. Now you see that that same bag is costing you $25 to $30 per sack of groceries. It's not because the groceries are getting any more expensive. It simply means that the dollar or the euro that you're spending on those groceries has much, much reduced purchasing power. And that's the thing that you need to understand. And it's only going to get worse. You see, the cost of living is going up. The federal governments are broke. I mean, here in the US, our consumer debt, our national debt, and our government debt now is over $56 trillion. Just our government debt alone, at least what they're publicizing, is $17 trillion. And this is why when you have a government like we do here in the United States and many other countries of the world, I mean, just to name a few governments that have collapsed in just the last year, you look at Portugal, you look at Spain, you look at Zimbabwe, you look at Cyprus, you look at Argentina, you look at a number, Ireland and Greece. And you can see not only the collapse of the currency in those governments, in those countries, but you're also seeing civil unrest where people are losing their entitlements. And whenever entitlements are taken away, obviously that creates a massive amount of unsteadiness in the value of the currency of that country. Here in the US, we know that right now there's over 5 million people on unemployment benefits that are going to lose their benefits by the end of 2014. and over 47 million people alone here in the US that are receiving food stamp benefits and are going to see those reduced in 2014. So, what is the purpose of us sharing the information with Karatbars? Well, Karatbars is just a way for you to simply exchange devaluing currency, whether you live in Canada, here in the US, or over in Europe, in Asia, in China, in Japan. We do business in over 110 countries of the world. It's simply a way that you can, as a customer or an affiliate, if you'd like to earn some free gold and earn some extra income, but it's a way for you to simply exchange or trade your devaluing currency for something that we call a superior currency, which is 24 karat pure gold currency with Karatbars. We are in the midst of a global financial crisis, and of course, everyday experts, it doesn't matter whether they're economists, whether they're trenders, whether they're prophetic people, whether they're just people that are following what's going on in the world today, are telling us that you got to get out of paper investments. We know that. You don't want to stay in paper investments. If you are, you're going to most likely get caught in the middle of one of the largest worldwide financial collapses ever to have occurred, even greater than the Great Depression years of the 1930s here in the US. We have a solution, and it's a solution that people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Gerald Celente, Robert Kiyosaki, and many others are recommending, and that is to get out of any type of paper investments and put your money into something that has real intrinsic value. And there's nothing that has a higher value, an intrinsic value, than gold. In fact, up until 1971, here in the United States, our US dollars were all backed by what? Gold bullion. But that's not the case anymore. That's why, whether you're in Canada or you're in the US or you're in Europe, we call the paper money, the euro, the dollar, and the Canadian dollar, fiat currency, because there's absolutely no value. In fact, they say the paper that the currency is printed on is actually worth more than the currency itself. I mean, you talk about experts. You talk about Mike Maloney with goldandsilver.com, Robert Kiyosaki, an author who's written, I think, 7 or 8 different books, including Rich Man, Poor Man, and they recommend that everybody exchange their paper for gold. It's simple to do. And one of the things that's beautiful about Karatbars International, amongst many things, are number one, they're headquartered in Germany. So for those of us in the US and Canada who have governments that seems like they have to get their hands in everything, this is an offshore company, so it makes really good sense. It's a privately owned company. It's very important. People ask me this all the time. Why is it so important about Karatbars that they're privately owned? Well, that's because we refine and mine our own gold. Anything that is produced by government-owned mints. Many people that are on this call tonight, on this webinar tonight, have bought gold and silver coins. I used to be one of them. And I didn't know until I started to do some research and started to listen that gold and silver coins are definitely going to at least attempt by the government to be confiscated like they were in the 1930s. You might ask yourself, well, how can they confiscate our gold and silver coins? Well, the governments will claim that since they minted these coins and the bars, they are actually legal property of the government that they were minted in. So, if you've got Canadian maple leaves or US silver eagles or gold eagles, if you have South America or South African Krugerrands or Austrian Philharmonics, those are all properties of the mints of those countries. And so they're going to go after that coin. They're also going to go after any gold or silver bars that are produced by a mint. So, whatever you do, if you have gold coins and minted products from government mints, you definitely want to get rid of them now while there's still time. And what's wonderful about Karatbars is it's a company that was originally founded back in 2008, highly respected and trusted, and exchanging your cash for real 24 karat London bullion gold. It's the purest gold known by man, and it's mined and refined at the Degussa refinery owned by Karatbars International. And in this slide presentation, you'll notice that it talks about 1 gram gold, but we now have not just 1 gram gold bars, which is our standard size, but we also have 2.5 gram and 5 gram bars. And this is pure 24 karat, 999.9 pure refined gold. It's London bullion gold. Each bar is sealed in a plastic card about the size of a credit card. It's all hologrammed and assayed, so you know you have certified pure gold. And our simple plans that we have are for you to either become a customer. That's people that just say, hey, I just want to buy gold. You can buy gold one time a month, or 20 times a month, or 10 times a day. Karatbars offers free storage of your gold. You can have it shipped to you whenever you want via FedEx through the high security system that Karatbars has in their business relationship and partnership with FedEx, and it's sent right to your doorstep. And it's just a great way to get it. Now, people ask all the time, why gold? Well, look at gold's gone up year after year after year. Everything is certainly getting more expensive. Think about it. It's the same for gold. Right now, gold is around $1,200 an ounce. But what's happening in the gold market today is that there's a lot of what they call ETF. These are electronically traded stock certificates. They're not really trading real gold, as we would call physical gold. They're trading paper gold, and it's very easy to manipulate the gold and silver prices right now. But did you know that there's only right now in the ground, in the entire earth, in the entire world, enough gold based on the current production and mining rates to actually last till 2017. That's just 4 years from now. So just imagine what's going to happen to the price of gold, where you can no longer buy it in a 401k, or there's no phony manipulation with the price of gold. What's going to happen is we're going to go into a period of what we call emancipated gold. And there are experts like Jim Sinclair right now who are saying emancipated gold could reach over $50,000 an ounce as early as 2018, but no later than 2020. And most experts at this time and place are talking about gold reaching between $2,000 and $3,000 an ounce in 2014. So do you think that it might be a good idea for you to start getting rid of those worthless US dollars, Canadian dollars, and European euros right now when you can, especially when we know they're depreciating at 1% or more every single month? You know, you look at the difference between, if you think it's a good idea to hold on to your money, look at what happens in this comparison. In 2000, and well, today's 2014, so let's go back to 1994. 20 years ago, if you would have just taken $300 and brought it into the bank or stuck it in a drawer next to your bed, you would now have, physically, you would be able to count out $72,000. However, due to the inflation of the US dollar, the depreciation has brought that purchasing power all the way down to just $56,000. $72,000. Having that $300 per month savings account, acquiring $72,000 has really actually cost you $16,000 in depreciation. Now compare that with gold. Same thing. I take $300 of the depreciating fiat US dollar each and every month and I exchange it for gold. I now have what? $230,000 of real intrinsic value. Now look at the difference between gold and cash. If there's anybody listening in tonight that has money that's tied up in the stock market, money that's sitting in the bank, under your mattress in your bedroom, in 401ks and pension plans, do you think you still want to hold on to that worthless cash? Or might it be a good idea to take whatever? Maybe you have a 401k that's worth $50,000. Maybe you've got some investment funds in the stock market. If you think the stock market is going to stay where it's at, be prepared, as it does every 10 years or so, for the massive collapse, except this collapse, they say, could be as great as 70% of the value in the marketplace lost. Why is the market so high right now when everybody else is dying? The unemployment rate, even though the government tells us here in the US, the government unemployment rate is 7%, but experts will tell you it's easily over 20%. Well, how is it possible with our economy collapsing that the stock market could be over 16,000 on the Dow Jones average? Well, it's because here in the United States, we're in what we call our quantitative easing phase 3, where we've been pumping 80 to 85 billion dollars every month for the last 6 months into our stock market. Now, what happens when we start to taper back? It means that the stock market goes down, the interest rates start to go up, and it means the government slows down. I hope you're understanding that this is basic economics 101. Why Karatbars? Well, as you can see, we're no longer in 60 countries because this is an old presentation. We are actually in 110 countries right now. It's a proven concept since 2008. It's regulated by the strict German laws. And of course, it makes gold affordable. So, why is gold not affordable in like the 1 ounce coins? Well, how many of you right now can go out and buy 1 ounce gold Krugerrand or American Eagle for $1,200 or $1,300? But I bet you almost every one of you, especially those who want to register as a free customer and start buying gold every single month, would easily be able to afford to save and to simply exchange into 1 gram of gold every week if you wanted to. As a customer, you can purchase gold in 1 gram, 2.5 gram, or 5 gram bars as often as you like. If you'd like to become a free affiliate, you doesn't cost you a dime. You'll have your own website, and every time you refer somebody in our unilevel compensation, you're going to earn a small commission. And the only thing that you're committing to is purchasing a minimum of 1 gram of gold each month. So it's very simple to do so, and it doesn't cost you anything. The second part of our presentation tonight is going to be for those people who want to become free affiliates, but are really anxious to not only earn a lot of extra income, but also a way that if they focus for just 90 days could create income beyond belief and unlimited perpetual free gold in as little as 4 weeks. So if you want to be a customer, you simply register at the website of the person who brought you to this presentation tonight. And you'll have to file some what they call KYC documents. You can purchase up to 500 euros of gold the first time. And then you'll need to make sure you file what they call the KYC documents. Those are just proof of who you are. You'll simply upload a copy of your driver's license or a passport, and then upload also a PDF file of a recent credit card statement with your address or electric bill or cell phone bill. Because the company's located in Germany, they just want to make sure that there's no hanky panky or any money laundering going on. And then you can purchase gold whenever you want. Now, if you're a person that says, well, I don't want to necessarily make $4,000 or $5,000 a week with the 12-week plan, but I'd like to tell my brother and my sister and my next door neighbor, and hey, if they start buying a few grams of gold here and there or a few ounces a year, I would like to be able to earn some extra income. And you can certainly do that by becoming a free affiliate and committing to buy at least 1 gram of gold minimum each and every month. And that will keep you active. But let's flip over to our next presentation, and we're going to call this our 12-week plan to complete financial freedom and $4,500 per week minimum. Now, this is for people that are high powered, that are going to want to be involved in the Karatbars International Affiliate Rewards Program. It's a dual compensation program that will pay you 7 different ways, not one way like a free affiliate, but 7 different ways. And with a focused effort for 12 weeks, if you are focused that way, we're going to show you how you can earn a minimum of $4,500 per week minimum in just 12 weeks. Now, I want to make the disclaimer that the projections and the action plan use mathematical examples, and they're fully dependent on 2 things: your activity and the activity of your team with Karatbars. Now, keep in mind that this is all based on 12 weeks. However, we do know that there are people that are going to go at a little slower rate, and that's okay. It just means that maybe instead of making $4,500 a week in 12 weeks, maybe it takes you 52 weeks, or maybe it takes you 80 weeks. But isn't it nice to know that there's going to be an opportunity for you to make a substantial amount of income and also to be able to earn your gold for free with Karatbars? It's a business model that promotes, encourages, and rewards saving. Once again, our company was founded by Mr. Harold Seitz. We're headquartered over in Stuttgart, Germany. Company was known as KB Gold back in 2007, 2008. When Mr. Seitz took over as the CEO, it was renamed about 4 years ago, Karatbars International, with the goal of providing small, affordable weights of 999.9 gold by the grams. And that makes it affordable for everybody. This is a new concept where we're teaching people how to be rewarded for saving and not spending. And this new 12-week strategy will accelerate your earning power. It will create weekly incomes extremely fast and create a gold savings plan and acquisition system that will allow you to be receiving free gold in just a matter of a few weeks. Now, 4 timeless principles merely tell us that every economy is dependent on the movement of money. Economies are stagnant if money is not moving. The frequency, volume, and velocity of that movement reflects the currency and the nation's health. And we're simply going to provide a system that's going to show you how to capture a piece every time money moves, and secondly, how to pay yourself correctly when money comes in. And you can see some of the ways that money moves. When you get paid, money moves. When people spend money, use cash machines, or go shopping, money moves. And it just depends on what you do with your money. It's called velocity. You control earning power with your money when you start to learn to save money the correct way. In fact, we're going to teach you how to be part of the 5% of the world that controls 95% of the wealth, instead of the other way around, where the 95% control 5% of the wealth. The reason that a small percentage control the wealth in the world is simply because they have a system that captures a piece of the pie every time that money moves, and people understand how to pay themselves correctly each and every time money comes in. So, would you be willing to learn these 4 money secrets and employ 3 new skills? The first skill would be to learn to pay yourself by simply exchanging US dollars, Canadian dollars, or euros every week for 1 gram of pure LBMA 999.9 24 karat pure gold. Okay? If you do this and you focus for 3 months with a burst of energy and effort, it can change your life. In fact, you can see that with our dual compensation, your income from the bronze level package to start would earn you a $15,000 a month income. And if you are a VIP member, up to $136,000 a month. And it requires a simple action plan. First of all, as a dual compensation. Remember, if you're going to be a free affiliate, you're not required to participate in the dual compensation plan. You can join for free. You can buy gold a minimum of 1 gram every month. And whenever you refer your friends and family, you're going to get a very small commission on each purchase they make. But, there's people in Karatbars that have thousands of people that are just buying gold every week now, and they're earning several thousands of dollars each and every month with Karatbars, and you're getting the business and the website for free. But there's a lot of you that are on this webinar tonight that are looking to earn a substantial amount of income. So if you want to participate in our dual action plan, you'll simply select and acquire a business marketing package. And we'll talk about the 5 different packages in just a moment. Then the second commitment is to move 1 gram per week into savings for a minimum of 12 weeks. Now, people ask me, so I stop buying gold in 12 weeks? No, you won't stop buying gold or exchanging your dollars for gold for the rest of your life. In fact, if you do Karatbars the right way, you should be increasing the amount of gold that you're swapping your dollars for into gold every single week, because it's our belief that as you earn extra money, you need to pay yourself correctly. Remember, that was one of those skill sets that we talked about. Let's see if we can find that. Right there, it says pay yourself correctly. So every time money comes in, you want to purchase or exchange those dollars for gold. That's the correct way to save and move money. So at week 12, if you were following the 12-week plan, you would find that at week 12, your autosave program that's set up for our affiliates would start to pay you gold every week. So it would be taking your minimum of 1 gram per week out of your earnings. And so you would no longer be reaching into your own pocket to exchange, swap, or trade your paper money into gold money. So your commitment on step 2 is to move 1 gram per week, every week. And step 3 is to simply find 2 others that will do exactly the same. Now, you may have 20 or 30 people, and they're not interested in the 12-week plan. They're just interested in buying their gold, telling their family and friends, and they're happy if they can make a few $100 a week and get free gold. Hey, that's a great way to do it. For people that are laser focused, the 2 others will be people that do exactly the same thing that you do if they're looking to reach those income levels of $15,000 to $136,000 a month. And of course, we're going to use the power of leverage. And it's amazing what happens when you follow this plan. The first thing that we'll do is get you enrolled for free. We'll create a free Karatbars account. You'll want to get back to the person that brought you here tonight and get their website. Make sure you get there. You can create either a free affiliate account or a free customer account. Remember, you should probably look at what you're planning to do. Most of you, even if you don't think that you might want to refer some friends and family members, most likely in the next few months you will, because as you start to acquire your gold and start to exchange your dollars for gold, you're going to be wanting to tell your friends, family, and those that you love. So I recommend that you should enroll as a free affiliate, even if you are not going to acquire one of our marketing packages that will open up the keys to the financial kingdom with Karatbars International. Secondly, after you create your free account, you'll immediately acquire one of our 5 packages. It's a one-time purchase. The bronze package is a $135 purchase, silver $350, gold $800, VIP $2,000, and the exclusive VIP is $10,000. Keep in mind that no matter what package you choose to start with, it will open your dual compensation where you'll get paid 7 different ways. And as you start to earn money, you can upgrade from one package to the next. So that's completely up to you. We have the principles of compounding and leverage working for you. And step 3 is once again to pay yourself 1 gram of gold every week and to find 2 people in your first week that want to do the same. Remember, if you don't find your first 2 serious people in your first week, it doesn't mean you're not going to be able to do the plan. It just means that you're not going to get there in 12 weeks. It may take you longer to get there, but it doesn't make any difference as long as you are making the proper steps to generate income. And boy, income, look at that. Here's the base level, what we call the digital bronze package, $135 one-time purchase. Look what happens in week number 6. Just following the simple steps that we're teaching you, you're going to be earning perpetual free gold in just 6 weeks. And if you follow the 12-week plan and it worked out in 12 weeks or 24 weeks, 60 weeks or 600 weeks, you would be earning $4,500 each and every week for the rest of your life. Gets even a little bit more exciting if you can come in as a silver package member at the $350. Look at the potential. Not only do you get perpetual free gold, not in week 6, but week 4 instead, but look what happens at the 12-week where you're reaching an income, if you're following the 12-week plan, $17,250. Now look at the gold package. It even gets more. When you look down at week number 12, $25,875. And then our VIP package, which is the top of the line. It's the most popular by far. You'll also receive a coupon from the person that enrolls you, and you'll get €100 discount, which is about $135 or $140 discount if you purchase the VIP package. And look at the potential. In your 4th week, you'll be earning $200 a week. Just imagine, you wouldn't be able to purchase 1 gram a week. You'd actually, without ever reaching into your pocket, you would be able to actually exchange nearly 4 grams per week into your gold savings account. And income level, if you were to follow that 12-week plan, would reach $34,500 per week as a VIP member. Remember, your accounts are free. Paper money moves into gold money. That's where you kind of say, aha. That's why we talk about free perpetual gold, because the truth is nobody is actually really spending money. They're just exchanging depreciating, devalued US dollars, Canadian dollars, or euros for real gold. And that's exciting news, that you can literally just exchange dollars for something that has real value. It's a superior currency. So you enroll for free. It's a free enrollment. You select your package. That's the key to the Karatbars vault. It will open all of the compensation up for you when you purchase any package. Remember, you're not required to purchase a package. It just means that if you're a free affiliate and you don't buy a package, you are only going to be receiving commission through our unilevel compensation. And remember, if you are just a free customer, you're just buying gold and you don't earn any commission. If you happen to refer somebody, they will roll up to the next qualified affiliate with Karatbars. And then pay yourself, you move money. When money moves, people get paid with Karatbars. And boy, do we get paid. Every Karatbars affiliate gets a money card. It's a MasterCard. It could be used anywhere that MasterCard is accepted. This is a beautiful card. We're paid every single week on the Karatbars MasterCard on Fridays for all of our dual compensation commissions, and our monthly commissions and bonuses are paid on the first week of the month or the first 10 days of the month from the previous month. It's an incredible card. So your first money movement, of course, is to acquire either the bronze, silver, gold, VIP, or the exclusive VIP. And of course, this will determine the income that you can make, because we have a cycling bonus. And to give you an example, part of our income in our binary, which is our dual compensation, boy, I'll tell you, it's exciting. I've had days today, I cycled 3 times. And yesterday I cycled twice. And as a gold member, I'm receiving about 75 US dollars per cycle. So do the math. 3 times today, that's about $250. Yesterday was twice. That means that in just 2 days, without me really doing anything right after the holidays, it's been about a $400 week. And that doesn't include any of my other bonuses that I'm earning. So you can see that your cycles are based on units. Every time somebody purchases gold on your one team or your right team, or purchases a package, you're going to start to acquire units. And these cycles happen. If you are a bronze entry level package, you're going to earn 10 euros per cycle, which is about $15. If you're a silver, it jumps up all the way to 40 euros, which is about $50 to $55. If you're a gold, like I am right now, getting ready to upgrade to a VIP, it's about 75 US. And if you're a VIP and you cycle, it jumps all the way up to about $105 or $110 for every cycle. So obviously, everybody wants to upgrade as quickly as they can. Remember, the second activity is simply learning the secret of the wealthy, which is to pay yourself correctly through the Karatbars International system, which is your commitment is to purchase a minimum of 1 gram every week if you're on the 12-week plan. If you're just enjoying the free affiliate program and you did not purchase a marketing package, it just requires you to buy a minimum of 1 gram per month with Karatbars. And then just find 2 others to do what you did. The plan works perfectly if you team up with those 2 others. Now, it may take you a while to find those 2 people. Now, if I enroll Jim and Jim comes in and he says, Scott, I just want to be a free affiliate. I want to buy a couple of grams of gold every week, but I probably won't tell anybody about it for the next few months. He's not one of those 2 that you're really looking for. You're looking for 2 people that say, hey, I want to work hand in hand with you, Gordon, and I want you to hold me accountable. I want you to work with me. I'm going to definitely have my 2 others, those 2 that will do what I do in my first week. And Gordon, hold me accountable. Those people are the people that will be one of your 2. But hey, don't worry about it. You want to have hundreds of customers and free affiliates, people buying gold. I was talking to Jeff the other day. He said he had over 1,000 customers now. I'm not talking just customers, but customers and free affiliate. And he is actually seeing between 3,000 and 5,000 grams of gold being purchased in his network, and he is getting 6% off of every gram purchase. Well, do the math. Roughly $60 per gram if they're buying it in 1 gram, and it's about $50 a gram if they're buying it in 5 gram increments. But let's just look at 1 gram at $60. He's earning about $3.60 for every gram. Multiply that times 3,000 to 5,000 grams per month, and that's just one part of the commission plan. So don't worry about it. You'll find your 2. It may just take you a while to find those 2 who will do what you are doing. And when everybody does the same thing, moves money very rapidly. Now, I have a website here I want to show you. It's Karatbars karatbarstv.com. Let me get rid of these slides here real quick. I put that up right here for you. And it's a great site. It's karatbarstv.com. And it works perfectly because it has affiliate training. People always ask, here's the 12-week plan with Karatbars. Here's the affiliate training. You just click on that, and there's the latest training. There's always training going on. It talks a little bit about record numbers of affiliates earning over 1,000 a week and so forth. And it has registration where you can get into the live webinars. It's just really great. You also, at the top here under more, you can get the company facts, comp plan. You can just click on that and it gives you the full comp plan here at karatbarspayplan.info. You can write that down too. That's karatbarspayplan.info. You just click on that and it's going to give you the entire dual system plan. So it's easy to figure out how you get paid, all the different ways you get paid with Karatbars. It's absolutely an outstanding site. So that's karatbarstv.com. And you can also come here and listen to recorded webinars. You can come and get training. Here you talk about your different packages. It talks about your cycling bonuses that we touched on right here. The bronze is 10 euros, about $13. Silver, 40. Gold, 60, which is about 75. And the VIP is about $100 per cycle. And then you can see here, direct sale commissions, 5% as a bronze, 10% as a silver, 15% as a gold, and you top out, maximize the comp plan. That means that, let's say that Gordon is a VIP and he sells a VIP package for $2,000. His commission on that direct sale commission alone is going to be $400 per sale. And of course, every time there's 50 units on one side and 25 on the other, so 1/3, 2/3, he would earn $100, a little bit more than $100 for every cycle. Outstanding. You're also going to have a beautiful Karatbars website just like this. I'll give you a little sneak peek before we go to our questions and answers. You come here, you click on that, log in, and you're going to have all of your information back here in your dashboard. You can look, you can see, it tells you that right now I have 20 units on my right and 16 on my left. That means I'm getting pretty close to another cycle. It tells you that I have 64 people on my left, 91 over on my right. And then this is where you would go to order a package when you're brand new. Here's where you upload your KYC documents. Here's where you can order your gold. And you can see it also tells you this is your dual compensation. This will not be something that will apply to a free affiliate, but if you purchase one of our 5 packages, you'll see your dual compensation earnings here. Here is just this week. This is only Monday, and you can see I've already earned 300 euros in the first couple of days of this week, and the pending dual compensation payout from last week is 206.35, which will be paid this Friday. So you can see in just the last week and a couple of days, and this is only the dual compensation, the binary and direct sales, over 506 euros. That would be about $700 in earnings in just the last week. And that hasn't really been anything that I have done. You can see we're up to 153 total affiliates, so we'll be well over 200, probably close to 300 by the end of January. And this is the excitement that you and I all have to look forward to with Karatbars. So really, what should you do at this point in time? Well, I would tell you that you want to definitely get involved. You want to focus. If you're one of those people that are driven to reach your goals, then go for the 12 weeks. Start working together with just 2 people. You want to get in and get started and get totally, completely focused for 12 weeks. Don't worry if you're just not able to make it in 12 weeks. We will all make our goals if we work together. And, you have to remember that. So, what do you want to do? Well, okay, somebody invited you here tonight, right? And you definitely want to get back with them and get their website. Okay, get their website where you can go and enroll. You can enroll one of three ways: as a free customer, as a free affiliate, or a free affiliate that is actually going to want to be part of this dual compensation, this dual system. And then you choose one of the five packages: the bronze, the silver, the gold, the VIP, or the exclusive VIP, and that will open the door to the kingdom. It's going to be an incredibly exciting year. We are going to see people not only be earning an awful lot of income, but they're also going to be hedging against the collapsing US dollar by simply acquiring their own gold, by simply exchanging their depreciating dollars and euros for something that is of intrinsic value: 24 karat pure gold. All right. Anybody that has any questions, you just need to find the little hand, and you need to have obviously a mic either in your computer where we can hear you, and I'll unmute you if you raise your hand. There are no dumb questions, so please don't feel that you can't ask any question you want. Just raise your hand and I will unmute you if you have either a head mic or a mic that's tied in with your computer. Because if you don't, obviously, it doesn't matter if I unmute you, we can't hear you. So, anybody have any questions? Just go ahead and click on the little hand and raise your hand, and we'll go ahead and try to answer your question. Oh, not everybody at once, please. Don't be bashful. I tell you, there are no dumb questions. That's absolutely a fact. And people always, they always feel bad because they don't get their questions answered. If you're bashful or you don't have a mic, you can certainly email me directly a question and I'll get back with you tonight. My email is spokanegoldrush@gmail.com. That's Spokane, Spokane, Gold Rush at gmail.com. For those of you that are already on my email list, I will be sending out an email about the Priceless Possibilities marketing system. I know that Bill and Bob have already enrolled and will use this complete marketing system with an autoresponder. I highly recommend it. I'll be getting information out in the next 24 hours about that. Any questions? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand if you have any questions. Boy, did I do that good of a job tonight? If you have any questions, just raise your hands. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording.